tracks of 1,000 leaves, somewhere in between our past and our future, rolling over all the dividing things. Are you still listening? Want to be heard by you?
Hello YouTube, good afternoon. In the lakes again, back in Haweswater, unreal spot. And tonight I'm looking at camping up on High Street, which is the third attempt I've had at camping on this fell. But I've just, the weather's beating me every single time, but not today. Beautiful conditions, snow capped on the top of the mountains, and I'm absolutely buzzing because I've got my new winter kit and my first night out in the Tarptent Scarp 1. Paul Mesner called it his dream tent. I'm calling it my dream tent. Sue me. I cannot wait to spend the night in this and test it. Winds aren't going to get up that much. It's forecast 25-30 kilometers, so I don't know what that is in old money. 20 mile an hour, if that. So we're absolutely sound. I brought the cross poles as well because I paid for them, so I'm going to use them. And I've got other new winter kit as well to show you. I've got the Thermarest X-Therm that I've just got. I've got my new rab bag, which I showed in my last video, so I'm looking forward to testing it out. Forecast to get down to around -6 with the wind chill, and should prove for a nice night. Hopefully we'll get some clear skies and a few stars later on, but it doesn't matter if we don't, does it, because we're camping. First one of 2022, and I cannot wait for a night of solitude. So I'm going to head up towards Smallwater. I'm going to have some lunch, got a pot noodle with me, and then I'm going to make the slog up towards Mardale Ilbale and then across onto High Street, where we'll have a bit of a wild camp. So I'm going to get cracking, plenty of time to get up there, and I'll come back to you in a bit. Nearly stacked it last time. Pissed it. I might apply for Ninja Warrior. Saying that, probably win it. It's not very fair on others, is it? Smallwater, gorgeous. Hoping this new wind muff thing is working. Right, a bit of a slog up there. I need to sort my bag out because it's not sitting on my hips properly. Either that or I'm just way out of shape. But I'm going to go sit in the shelters, have a pot noodle, and then I'm going up there and around. Beautiful day. Beautiful. A bit windy up here, mind. Anyway, stop talking. Go get a snot poodle. Just stopping for a brew. Just on my pot noodle. It's very nice. I was here at Smallwater on New Year's Day. The wind was horrendous. Me and my girlfriend were going to go up onto Harterfell and do a loop, but it was just shocking. I'll put some footage on now if I can find it of the wind that was just whipping across the tarn. It was absolutely mental. But it's beautiful conditions today, very light winds now. So I've just had a pot noodle, just had a lovely chat with a lovely man called Robert, who was telling me about there's a golden eagle that nests around here. I ain't seen him there. So yeah, I've had my pot noodle, just sitting in one of these, don't know what they are. They're not bothies, just little shelters. They're called shelters on the map anyway. But great to just get shelter yourself from the wind and the cold. So I'm just going to finish my brew and then deal with the inevitable and clamber up towards Mardell Hill Bell, and it is steep AF. I'm going to get some water on the way up there. It's my last chance to get water, I think, before I get into High Street. Then just bumble around to there and get set up, I think. Probably a bit early to get set up, actually. Don't know what I'm going to do, figure out when I get up there. All best. It's my last place to get water. What a day, what a day. Mardell Hill Bell, I mean, look at these conditions. Wow, wow, wow. Just log on now up to High Street, this path here, and then we'll get set up. What a glorious day. As well, let's walk and talk while there's no one about. It's a very busy route, this loop from Mardell Head car park up onto High Street and then down like Kidsty Pike back to the car park. The people who walk in the fells, there's so many friendly people that you meet, and everyone's got their own reasons for coming up, and just love it. I've not seen one person up here today who's not having a good time in these conditions. It's just what the hills, a bit of walking, a bit of exercise does for your head. I can't stop smiling. So happy to be out. High Street, completed it, pal. Have a look at this. Have a look at this. 360s. I'm a bit early. I'm going to pop my bag down, have a brew, have a look for somewhere to pitch. Wow, what a spot. Right, I'm finally sorted. Tent was pretty easy to get up. I'm adapting to a one-man tent. It is a big one-man tent, but it's not as big as the Cloud Peak. But so far I absolutely love it. It looks class, it's just feels solid as a rock. So yeah, happy with it. Just sorting out all my stuff. The wind's picking up and the temperature's really dropped now. And I would tell you how cold it was and how fast the wind was, but the Air Watch that I've bought, I've inexplicably lost it. I don't know where it is. don't know if it's on the floor somewhere around the tent, but I can't find it. I've been searching with my head torch and nothing, so all I can tell you is it's windy and it's cold. But I've got a coffee, I'm set up in the tent, I'm on my new winter gear, Thermarest X-Therm. So far I can actually feel the heat radiating out of this mat back to me. It's so warm, there's no cold spots whatsoever, so should be in for a good night's sleep. The funny thing is, the material what the tent's made of, the ground sheet, I don't know where it is, and the material of the X-Therm as well, I'm on a slight slope, and it's like being on a log flume. I'm just sliding down the tent, so I don't know where I'm going to end up in the morning. But yeah, I'm set up. I'm just going to have a brew. I've downloaded a few episodes of Afterlife off Netflix, so I'm going to watch a couple of them, and then I'll probably have some tea. And I will definitely talk you through my winter gear, because I've bought some new stuff and I'm well excited to share it with you, what I've got. But dependent on conditions, I'm going to probably have to do it outside given the size of the tent, so we'll see how we get on with conditions in the morning. But if not, it'll make for a good video. I'm definitely going to do a full review of my winter kit, like a bag load out for the winter. So yep, bit of a chill. So nice to be back in the mountains, and I'll bring you back before bed. 2 in the morning. It has not, the wind has not stopped since about 9 o'clock. Rough. They put my AirPods in. Let's see if I can get some kick, but we're at about an hour. Just not stopping. Hopefully I'll get some sleep. Morning campers. Not the best night's sleep I've ever had. Not far off the worst. It's just so windy all night. It's just blowing a hoolie, as they say. I don't know how fast it was though. As I said, I'm not going to go on about it. I lost that thing. Earplugs were no good. I put my AirPods on for a bit to listen to an audiobook, which helped somewhat, but I'll have got a few hours. I'll have a look at my Garmin and see what it says. Absolutely stunning sunrise this morning though. Beautiful. Worth a shoddy night's sleep to wake up to that. But yeah, the wind's still gusting away, and it's a chilly one this morning. However, the wind's on that side of the tent, so I'm alright here. But yeah, in terms of kit, the tent, absolutely love it. Stood up so well to the wind. It is nice and spacious. I just got to learn to get my stuff set up properly and keep it organised. Sleeping mat, the Thermarest X-Therm is what I bought. It was expensive. It was a bit of an impulse buy after a beer, but one of the best impulse buys I've had. In terms of warmth, you can actually feel the heat radiating back up to you, so you don't need a Thermarest, but for cold winter night camping, I'm very, very glad I've got that. I had that. I put the I brought the Z-Lite with me as well, and I put that underneath, mainly to stop the X-Therm slipping in the tent. Sleeping bag, the Rab 900, or Rab Ascent 900, just so toasty warm. In fact, I had to take a layer off. I was that warm, so I just had my thermal like long johns on, and a fleece top. So yeah, I absolutely, in terms of warmth, I was absolutely fine. Comfort, it's a very comfy sleeping mat. I struggled with my pillow last night, so I was using my one of the dry bags with all my stuff in, but it just didn't work. But I think that was a case of the kind of X-Firm sliding down the mat. But yeah, it's fantastic. And I've got one more bit of kit that I got. Well, I had two more, but I've lost one. Just been up to the summit now to look for it, but I've got absolutely no idea where that is. How could I have lost it? There's my little sky watch that does the wind and the temp, so that would have been handy last night, but never mind, can't dwell on it, can you? And then I also got myself a safety item, which is the yeah, I'll show you now. And then I got one of these as well, which is the Garmin InReach Mini. I'm going to do a separate video on this one, a little review. I've ummed and ahed about these for a while, and it was actually coming to Haweswater that really strongly made me consider getting one of these, because you don't get any signal down in the valley or on small water. You don't get any signal till you're right up on the tops. And on one trip I actually locked my keys in my car, so I couldn't get in touch with anyone, and my family were really panicking. So I got myself one of these, which is, it's a bit of like a safety beacon, which means I can contact my loved ones, and more importantly, it's got an SOS button here, so if things go really tits up, it works off a satellite rather than normal mobile signal, and I can call for help. So they're not cheap, but I think if you're going to spend a considerable amount of times up in the hills on your own, then something like this is a well worth purchase, because there's nothing like peace of mind, really. And one of the things that kind of messes with my kind of peace when I'm up here is worrying about my loved ones, worrying about me. So if I can just drop them a message to just say I'm at camp, everything's fine, then that just puts them at their mind at ease, and puts my mind at ease as well. So that was the other bit of kit I got, so really happy with that. So in terms of winter setup, I think I'm all sorted now. Right, this video is going to be a long one, innit? I'm going to have some breakfast, make myself some porridge, I'm going to have a coffee, I'm going to get packed up and get home. I think we're going for a run this afternoon. I'm doing the couch to 5k. I'm determined to stick it out and start doing a bit of running to get some timber off. So I have to get back early. So I'll bring you back once I'm all packed up, and then we'll sign off. Right, that's me all packed up. As you can see, leave no trace, as always. As you can also see, the views are now non-existent. I am fully clagged in. So I hope you've enjoyed this one. It's probably a bit longer than my normal videos, but it's been a fun camp. I say more videos to come in 2022. Please like, it really helps me on YouTube. And if you like what you see and you want to see more of these, please subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment if there's any sort of videos you want to see. If you want to see a full loadout and a few more kit reviews this year, let me know in the comments, and I'll start to make some of those videos. But as always, all the best. Enjoy yourselves, stay safe, talk, and I'll see you on the next one. Oh, look, is this? I found it. Yes!
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus.